Hey guys, it's S3 Gm16-17 here back with more Atlanta Falcons franchise. Last week we defeated the Vikings 56-10 and clinched our division. This week we will be doing our yearly review and doing the moments for week 17 and 18 against the Colts and Jaguars. Now I finished our line a little bit, benched some people that I don't want to get hurt, including Andrew Crowder, Purnell, Calvin Ridley, Kyle Pitts on offense. And on defense, Deion Jones, Zaria Smith, and so yeah, everyone else, if they get hurt, I'll probably not be happy with it, but I'll survive. Look at the payoff picture, yay! Oh, that actually puts in front of the Cowboys now. Yay. I think we already looked at weekly watch, but we can look at them again. Yep, we have two players there. Okay, and look at that force. That's three turnovers forced by one player. Scouting college players. They might third round picks are really good. I'm just going to scout wherever I can. I completely forgot the scout replacement for Melvin Ingram. Felix Hampton looks a little good. Oh, Kari Allen looks even better. I can't add the board. Oh my bad. I was pushing the wrong button. Well, I guess I can scout one more offensive lineman with these points. Well, I really don't like my left tackle, so. He's just the worst. Nope, I don't have enough. Oh, it must be only for inside rushers. I messed up. Well, I don't know what offensive lineman it's for, but actually, I feel like we haven't checked out my draft board in a while. I'm happy that our draft board is coming a little bit more third round heavy. Could I have 2 third round picks? But I only have like 5 total. I have a bunch of. I have a lot of first rounders. I also have 2 fifth round picks. So. Whew. I don't care about weekly strategy that much, but actually I do because I want to make sure it's on half pads. I don't care about my game plan though. Hopefully no injury. If we get injured here, they're usually not going to be long term. Sometimes it gets like 3 weeks, but then we usually get past that. And most likely they're going to be 1 week anyway. Oh, this is a night game. Calvin Ridley was upgrade. I guess I can get a slot up. So his short route running will go up a little bit. And he's up to a 94. Actually, he was already 94. Never mind. He did get 1 short route. Oops, no. Oh, I just want to get into the game. I don't even know who you are. Oh yeah, I remember he got hurt last game, but he doesn't even play like at all. Should I go write alternate or should I write our old jerseys? Yeah, let's see who taken away first. So they have their alternate classic. Well, since I won your classic, we'll wear our classic. So both teams are in their alternate classics. Whew. And Tim Patrick doing okay. Cup is having a offensive player of the year worthy season, but not in this matter. So, Deion Jones probably want to win. I should kind of want to start him so he can keep his tackles up. Alright, we get the ball. They punt it almost immediately. Matt Ryan, along with a lot of other forgettable players. But we do have our entire offensive line and running back core. And season actually almost has 1,000 yards on the year. Second and 9. I don't want to force it to these receivers because that's just when they're throwing picks. We dump it off to the screen. Etienne gets the first. He might be tired because he's running really slow. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. What do I see Cook him to make him block? That's literally the only thing he can do. And just saying that good throw. 7 and 10. Just immediately pressure. Nobody knows how black our lines are doing pretty good this year. Pinky gets the catch. I'm just gonna call him Pinky for now because I don't know what his name is. It's Pink Knee. Okay, Pink Knee gets the first down. He's just open. I think it's another nice run. Oh no, last time we got an ice play was a screen. So she has his first nice run in the game. Trying to Paul Rowe. He would be a lot more reliable now that we don't have over 2 West receivers. Must be out of our offense. Offensive team. So like now we're doing okay. As we got everybody now. Also, if I go in that Gary's ball for a pick, that's just going to happen sometimes with this team. With Matt Ryan specifically, though. They're just kind of stacking the box a lot. Zacchaeus! Never really had a chance on this team. But he's still here for the final year of his career. Like this is the last year he'll be on this team. I guess waving the arms is helpful. It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's is on the field, oh god. And what's that? They rushed 4 and somehow they're. I blocked a lot of people. I think let's see what happened there. What messed up? Because I know I blocked enough people to not get sacked. You're an offensive lineman, dude. I don't care if you're playing tight end. You should be good blocking. Second 22. Etienne now runs Darius Leonard. 3rd and 13. Another third down for the team. Can they get another one? I mean, if the keys can burn, that would be really pretty bad. I know how fast this is in this game, but I do like to know it's pretty fast. Going deep to Zacchaeus! And it's incomplete. Just a little. It needs to be a little bit more in front of him. But that's just not still count for you. That kick is up and good. We actually take the lead 1-3, and that was very, very, very long drive. Oh, what happened? Did they throw a pick? They didn't. Did they fumble? Jonathan Taylor fumbled. Okay. Who recovered it? The phone. Gil Williams. Forced fumble and recovered it. He's not. Okay. He's not ever gonna play ever again. Probably, so we should be proud of this. I mean, he definitely is, but. Pinkney gets the first on the 1. And it's caught by Keith Smith. Touchdown. He almost dropped that too. I actually like the animation. As we're just crushing the Colts. 3rd and 1. How do we just keep getting in these positions? Oh! Luke Scott's hit, but still gets the first. Okay, we're in the red zone. What the heck? We're crushing these guys. Throwing it up. And it's caught by Paul Rowe. Touchdown. What a catch. And we'll just continue to crush the Colts. I mean, they should be pretty good, but we're just beating them up. Firing it to Zacchaeus again! And this time he catches it! We're in the red zone. And it's knocked away. Well, I thought it was 4th of the year and 4th of his career.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
And Frank Darby makes a tackle, though there was no blocking. 3rd and 8.
You do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at the 3rd and 8 coming up. Throwing again.
I think you have to outrun him, and we don't get the first.
Just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. And the screen gets 7, but it's not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second guessing themselves, that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slipping down.
Luke Scott gets the first, and we call it turn down.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts.
Not that they were going for the win, so I don't think I'm not going to be mad. But, bro, I am not going to be scared either. Oh, man, I thought I might be able to get in the QB draw on that.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. As they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. On 2nd and goal, Ryan.
Oh! I mean, I was serious, right? I was kind of scared that he would pick it off, but at least he just knocked it away. another touchdown for Paul Rowe. And we have the ball once again, just rushing the Colts.
In the third quarter, and his defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest.
And he's picked off. I mean, like, if I was playing, trying to win, I wouldn't have done that. It's basically like a 9% chance that's picked off. In real life, it's probably not that. Get the ball again? And there's Frank Darby. Matt Ryan's having a great night.
Handoff for ETN, and he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Getting the couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Here's Ryan to throw.
Oh, inaccurate. They're down.
Push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they're left the first field goal attempt.
And we're sacked. I don't know what's up with this, but Cleveland is doing surprisingly good. My right side of the defensive line is surprisingly bad. But we get the field goal, 27-0. They actually scored, and they're going to score again, maybe. 4th and 20. How did you guys get them into this position? They just suck. They need to bench Jameis. And he scores again. They score again.
It's a 2-score game in the fourth quarter. Sidekick coming up, and the kicking team desperately needs a football. And a good job here by the Falcons and Maine's team.
We're still winning by 13.
It's a 3rd-down situation.
2-minute warning. This siren is so annoying. Please stop.
It's a 3rd-down situation in the fourth quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task.
Oh, it's picked off, yeah.
Maybe a turning point they need. Picked off at the 22.
I know I said that I didn't care if we lost, but at this point we should be winning this game and we're just blowing it.
This offense is staying out there on 4th. 4th down, Winston.
Are you kidding me?
Let's see the feeder does now. So line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down.
Hey, we did a terrible job of running out the clock when we got the ball.
Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. Now Winston on 4th down.
How is the Lohan not make a play on that? I'm so mad. They score.
6-point game. The kicking team is the one that trails by 6. So they need to recover this football.
Thank God we recovered it. Like, how is everyone dropped? The game really wants them to come back. Please let me play this entire thing. Thank you.
First and 10, it's ETN. He's able to get this one down to about the 40.
Yeah, this game is over, so I mean, maybe I shouldn't call him out. I know we're winning 27-0 and we won 27-21, but whatever. A win is a win. If I can't get the first.
The Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on
And so just like that, we somehow pull out a win with this terrible team. Well, not terrible, but I mean, this team is really bad with all its best receivers, best defensive players. I mean, it's literal three best receivers were playing. We still found not the way to win. But it's not the win meant too much. If we do end up getting the first spot over the Cowboys, and I'll be happy with that. But all that matters is that we won. Oh, the Panthers are going to the Saints. That's for the second place spot in the playoffs for our division. The Rams are 3-12. This is just sad for them. Look at these stats. Matt Ryan, 21 of 37, 254, these are 2 picks. Etienne, 24 for 105. Blue Scott, 3 for 7. Zacchaeus, 5 for 91. Haro, 5 for 42 touchdowns. Frank Darby, 4 for 48. Etienne, 3 for 30. Pinkney, 3 for 45. Keesman, 5 touchdowns. Tackles, Foyer and Corey Klein at the most. Caps Ross, Jared and Sherman. Sacks, Sean Sherman, Evan Ingram got one. 1 pick for Greedy Williams. This is probably going to be the thumbnail for this video. Oh, no, the other one. Can you not snapshot highlights in this? I don't know, but you clearly can. I mean, not clearly, but I never be able to, so. How long has this video been? 22 minutes? Maybe I'll just like. Not play the last game just sim it completely. That's just probably what I'm going to do. Cubs are they're going against the Panthers. We have 59 sack points. Dang. Oh my god. Both us and the Cowboys are both 14-2. So basically this week is the week that really matters because whoever wins the one spot the week ago. Just until next week. We won, but we're not number 1? Oh, so you switched it for no reason. I see. I don't feel like going against the Panthers. Oh, we went 15-2. But I'm kind of mad. I saw it, didn't really care. But I don't really we should be fine. But then they just put the Cowboys in number 1. You know, we were number 1 for a while now. Alright, let's make sure everyone that should start starts. Let's look at team stats to start this off. So in offense, total offensive yards, we're probably one of the worst. We actually are not the worst. We're not even that. I mean, we're close. We're not as close. I thought we would be for not playing 15 minutes. Passing yards, I know we don't have a lot of those, so I can just go to the bottom. Oh yeah, I did get a few. We're on 500. We were one of the worst in most yards too. Points per game. Who had the most? Us! Barely over the Chiefs with 32.6. But we also had the least passing touchdowns. I mean, we had the second most passing touchdowns, next to Patrick Mullins. Rushing touchdowns, we probably had the least. No, there's still teams that are doing worse in these categories. First down, who did I think worse in this time? Okay, good. And by 10. Defense, though, we were best in total. We know we won it. But we know we were. What am I talking about? We were best in rush. The Cowboys barely allowed less rushing. Points allowed, we allowed the least. QB sacks. We had the second most. Fumble recoveries, we had tied the most. Interceptions, we had the most by 10. Conversions, don't really care that much to be honest. Red zone efficiency though. Touchdowns in the red zone. We don't have that. We actually, I don't know if it's second most. Field goals in the red zone. We're actually pretty good in that too. We're just a really efficient offense. Turnovers. Dang it, we threw the second most interceptions. And we had one of the most fumbles lost. Tied for the most. Takeaways. This is who had the most takeaways. Oh, this is just talking about for us because our total vision was plus 17. Giveaways we had the most of 23. We have got the most takeaways up. Defensive interceptions 29. 10 fumble recovery. That's a lot. But that's it for team stats. And now, what you were all waiting for. Maybe. You might go down now. Oh, it's bonus upgrade. But we can do that later. We'll look at your stats, buddy. Well, we benched him in the last 2 weeks. He ended with 3,884 yards, 39 touchdowns, 15 picks. So, he only got sacked 11 times. Rating-wise, he was really way better. Yards, he was worse. But I think he definitely would have broken if he got to play 2 more games. Panthers only had 17 more and 3 less picks. Great season by him. He even got way better in percentage. Way better yards per attempt, more yards, less yards per game, though. Great season for him. I'm hoping he reaches the star because of that, if he doesn't really release that. Travis Etienne. Travis Etienne, 1,137 yards and 4 touchdowns. The reason I'm not happy with this season, number one, actually, I'm really happy with his yards per carry. It's really good. Yards-wise, he was fine, I guess. I wanted him to have a little more, but he's fine, I guess. Touchdowns. He even played an entire season with us last year. But he still ended up having the same amount. I thought he would actually get some good rushes. Actually, didn't fumble. Just wasn't a great running back. I don't think I made him want to trade him. I might get rid of him. But I really don't want to. I don't want to trade too much in the offseason. Luke Scott, 55 carries, 196 yards, 12 touchdowns. He literally had one less carry, 14 more yards, 0.3 more yards per carry, and one more touchdown. He's literally basically the same player. Which I found that he's literally doing exactly what I want to do. Just get the small rushes, get the easy firsts, and also get the easy touchdowns. Now let's look at Calvin Ridley. Our number one receiver for actually a little while now. He had 1,145 yards and 7 touchdowns. Every year he's getting worse. The better Kyle Pitts gets, the worse he gets. Actually, now think about it. And this year he got a lot of yards, a lot of touchdowns. This year he got a lot of yards, 5 touchdowns. This year he didn't have any after that. He didn't have any touchdowns. He was literally outplayed by a rookie. But I think it's just because our receiver corps has been improving. As let's look at Greg Cornell's stats. He actually had barely more yards, 1,199 and 12 touchdowns. Touchdowns are a big factor. He had a lot. Which could get him Rookie of the Year, and his yards are pretty good as well. His yards were more close to Ridley, though. But his touchdowns are so much better. And finally, on the wide receiver core, Paul Rowe. His second year, this was his first year actually. 356 and no touchdowns. He only had 29 catches last year. How many yards did he have per catch? 3. Oh, no, it's average yards after catch. Oh, he actually averaged 12 yards and 16 now. He had one less catch this year, so I'm not surprised about it. I feel like I'd do it to more. 447 yards for third string, and 5 touchdowns, which is the most of his career, probably will be the most ever. Because he wasn't even going to get that many if I didn't bench all my receivers at the end of the year. And then finally, the man of the hour, Kyle Pitts. 1,044 yards, 14 touchdowns. His first year, he was actually more of a yards and receptions guy than this year. He got 9 receptions, which is probably the most I've ever done to a player in a while now. 1,351 yards, the most in his career, and 9 touchdowns. Then he fell off really hard. Only 70 catches, 886 yards, and 6 touchdowns. Kyle Pitts, this year, 76 catches was 6 more than last year, 14 less than his first year. But 1,044 yards, which is a lot more than last year and a lot less than his first year. 14 touchdowns, which is probably the most of tight end had this year. And his yards per game in his first year were 78. I had nothing would be that much. 80. Now let's go to defense. We're going to start with the smallest position. Safety. Then linebackers. Then cornerbacks. Then offensive line. Nobody even offensive line option. Safeties and corners. So let's look at Foyer Luca. 128 tackles, a little bit less than last year, but more than the first year I did with him. 10 tackles for loss, he's better than last year. 4.5 sacks is the most he's done with me, and 4 picks. In my opinion, he's had a better year than he usually does. The sacks are just a big factor in how much he was ever pressure quarterback. There were a lot more picks in his last year, which I'm not surprised he only got 1. We did get 2 in 1 game. Also, forced fumbles, he had 3 this year. I ain't gonna be that same guy every single year until I let go of him. But that's exactly what I want to do. How old is Klein? Maybe 29? Nope, 28. He's the same age as Ridley. That's like Deion Jones, probably defensive player of the year, if I were to assume. Maybe not, though. 116 tackles, 11 tackles for loss, 1 sack, and 10 picks. It's actually a down year from before because he had 15 less tackles, 1 less tackle for loss, same amount of sacks, and 2 less picks. But I mean, you expect him to consistently get over 10 picks? 10 picks is fine. He would have gotten more if I started more anyway. Really happy with Dion every single year because he does the same thing every single year. Get a lot of tackles, get a lot of picks. Next up, safety. We should start with Klein, the rookie, who, I'm not going to say he put the standards, but I mean, I didn't really have a high standard as a number deck player. 8, that was actually a lot more than I got. 7, I like him. He's a really good tackling corner. No picks, but he'll eventually get one of those. And really, if he wasn't a tackling safety with Richie Gray, which I'm pretty sure he's a tackling safety, but he has a little bit of picks, I'm fine having 2 tackling safeties. It's just that Deion Jones will have to keep the picks up if we want to have good turnovers. Richie Gray, 70 tackles, which is actually less than Corey Klein. Only 1 more tackle loss and 3 picks, most of his career. And for tackles for loss, that's the most of his career. Looks like our safeties are getting in the backfield more, which I'm really happy with. 70 tackles, he hasn't ever gone over 80, which I'm fine with that. As long as he gets at least 2 picks per year, I'll be really happy with that. Maybe even 1 will be fine. But he's like a little bit more of a interception guy than Corey Klein, but he just gets less tackles. And that's like a quarterback. AJ Terrell's been a weird guy. He's never been. He's more of that. I think they just don't go his way much. 69 tackles is actually the least of his career. No tackles for loss is also the least of his career. His first year. No sacks. Actually, no, we probably just did record tackles for loss that year. No sacks, which he never gets, and only 1 pick. Now, he's a weird player. He never gets many picks. Most he got was 2 in the first year of this franchise. But I mean, I expect him to do a little bit more. Maybe he just don't go his way. I don't know. It could be any reason why he doesn't get many picks. But I guess Dion. I mean, Sheffield really did hog the corner picks this year, though. But speaking of corners, which we were already speaking of, or whatever, Greedy Williams is on this team for a little while now. Today is 2020 year of Cleveland. He didn't do anything. What's on the field? He got hurt. 25 tackles for his first year, 1 pick. He actually getting better. Got a lot better because you actually got 76 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, and 3 interceptions. This year, he had a lot less tackles, but that's fine. 1 less tackle, that's fine. 3 picks seems like it's going to be the normal for him, which I'm pretty happy with that. 3 picks, that's good for a corner. Actually, it's really good for a corner. He has 7 picks in his career. And finally, last but definitely not least, Kendall Sheffield. 69 tackles, which is the same as he did in 2021. 3 tackles for loss, which I'm like, well, we actually got the same amount of solo and assists as 2021 as well. But 3 tackles for loss was the most of his career. Last year, he actually had 2.5 sacks. This year, he had none. 6 interceptions, though, just makes him insane. Like, you don't see 6 interceptions on a daily basis. Maybe 1 or 2 corners get in real life. So see 2 of my players have more than 5 picks is really good. But finally, defensive line. Let's start with the guy who I know didn't do barely anything. John Kaminsky. He got 22 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 1.5 sacks. Last year, that's just a year for him to remember. Like when he retires, because he's not going to do much for his career. Like, remember that 2022 season? I actually got the most tackles of my career, 17 tackles for loss, which was on par with Gray Jarrett, and 4 sacks. Yeah, and then they immediately benched me. But it's because I didn't really need another run stopper. Jarrett and Alua come with my run stopper, and I want another pass rusher, which is why I went out and got Sean Sherman. But I'm going to start with these 2, then move up to Ingram and Zaire Smith. We're going to start out with Sherman, the rookie. He might be defensive rookie of the year. I don't know. His season is worthy of that. 51 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, and 11 sacks. For a rookie is really good. He's not no Nick Bosa rookie, I'm pretty sure, but really happy with his season. Especially because, we need to share sacks. Not everyone can get double digits. Actually, did everyone? Everyone got double digits. Never mind. Every one of my main rushers got double digit sacks. Because, never mind, Jared did. 35 times was actually a lot less than he usually gets. 5 times was insanely low. I don't know what's up with that. I could see. Oh, yeah, because he had that thing with bull rushes, basically. There was something that made his shed box just OP, but he got the least tackles for loss in his career since we could record it. Since the game recorded it. And only he's just not the same. I'm not even by it wouldn't be that bad of a trend. But the reason that I kind of don't want to is because I'm already getting rid of Melvin Ingram. I don't want to get rid of Ingram and Jarrett and then have to pick up 2 linemen. Speaking of Ingram, those are good stats. 36 tackles, 6 touchdowns, 14 sacks, which is the most since this game recorded any of his stats. He's on Pittsburgh, Kansas City, and now Atlanta. He has a lot less sacks than usual, a lot less, but a little bit less tackles for loss than usual. But 14 sacks is probably the most, or maybe one of the most, some of those in his career. Really good season for him, even though he slowed down like insanely, just like Xavier Smith after I had their pass protection because it was getting insane how many sacks I was getting. But Xavier Smith actually had the same amount of sacks, 32. Actually, if you don't value pick 6 that much, Melvin Ingram had a better season than Xavier Smith. Because I don't sacks, because Xavier Smith will have had over 20. That's it for today, I'm pretty sure. I don't even know what else to do. I don't feel like doing another game after this. So, next week is against the Panthers, guys. This is going to be a very important game. Also, Saints play too. The Bucs didn't make it whatever record they were at. Ten and 7 missed the playoffs. Sucks to be the Bucs, but this team is real. The division is really good. If you guys enjoyed the episode, like it, please. That's awesome. This is SWG Gamer Chanel. Adios.